The video opens in the cold glow of winter, where Vancouver's skyline reflects off wet streets and glass towers, instantly setting the mood for New Year's Eve in one of Canada's most visually striking cities. From the very first moments, the atmosphere feels charged, a mix of excitement, anticipation, and that familiar buzz that only comes once a year when people collectively decide to forget the clock and live fully in the moment. Vancouver on New Year's Eve is not just a party, it's a carefully balanced system of celebration, control, energy, and this experience brings all of those elements together in a way that feels both raw and refined. As the streets begin to fill, one of the most noticeable features is how organized everything feels, even amid chaos. Police cars are visible at key intersections, their lights flashing softly rather than aggressively, acting less like a warning and more like a reassuring presence. Ambulances stand by in strategic locations, engines idling, ready but unobtrusive. From a performance standpoint, this is where Vancouver truly shines. The city's emergency response system operates like a well-rehearsed orchestra. Officers move calmly through crowds, paramedics stay alert without creating panic, and traffic control is managed with precision. For viewers, this adds a layer of safety that allows the nightlife to feel wild without feeling dangerous. The design of the city itself plays a massive role in how the night unfolds. Vancouver's downtown core, with its wide sidewalks, glass-fronted clubs, neon signs, and waterfront views, feels purpose-built for nights like this. Streets like Granville and areas around Yaletown and Gastown transform into open-air stages where every corner tells a different story. The lighting design of the city becomes part of the show. Streetlights reflect off rain-slicked pavement, police sirens cast blue and red streaks across buildings, and club lights spill out onto sidewalks, blending with the city glow to create a cinematic experience that feels almost unreal. The nightlife performance is driven heavily by music, and loud beats are the heartbeat of the evening. From EDM pumping out of packed clubs to hip-hop echoing from bars and pop anthems blasting at outdoor gatherings, the soundscape is layered and immersive. What makes it unique is how these different sound zones coexist. Walk a few meters and the rhythm changes, yet nothing feels out of place. DJs push their sound systems hard, bass thumping through walls and into the streets, but the audio quality remains clean and powerful. Vancouver clubs are known for investing in high-end sound design, and on New Year's Eve, they use every bit of that capability to keep energy levels high from dusk until well past midnight. Crowd dynamics are another standout aspect. People from all backgrounds mix effortlessly. Locals, international students, tourists, and visitors from other parts of Canada all come together, creating a diverse and visually interesting crowd. Beautifully dressed women and sharply styled men dominate the streets. Each outfit carefully chosen to stand out under club lights and camera flashes. Fashion becomes part of the performance. Sparkling dresses, leather jackets, high heels, navigating wet sidewalks, streetwear mixed with luxury brands, all contribute to a visual rhythm that complements the music. The beauty of the crowd isn't just about appearance, it's about confidence, movement, and expression, and the camera captures that naturally as people laugh, dance, and pose without self-consciousness. From a technical perspective, the flow of people is managed impressively. Barricades guide foot traffic, officers redirect movement when areas become too crowded, and venues enforce capacity limits without killing the vibe. This balance between freedom and structure is one of Vancouver nightlife's strongest, unique selling points. Unlike cities where New Year's Eve can feel overwhelming or unsafe, here it feels controlled, yet alive. The city allows celebration to breathe while quietly keeping everything in check. As midnight approaches, the energy builds noticeably. The tempo of the music increases, crowds grow denser, and anticipation becomes almost physical. Police presence subtly increases, but their approach remains calm and professional. Ambulances remain visible but inactive, serving as a reminder that safety is a priority without becoming a distraction. This is where the city's performance under pressure becomes evident. Every system is on standby, every detail accounted for, allowing the focus to remain on celebration rather than concern. The moment when the clock turns is electric. Cheers erupt, strangers hug, phones rise into the air, and the entire city seems to exhale at once. Fireworks, whether official displays or distant bursts reflected in glass towers, add another layer to the sensory overload. Sirens briefly blend with music and cheering, not as alarms, but as part of the urban soundtrack of a city alive at its peak. This fusion of sound, light, and emotion is something Vancouver does exceptionally well, turning a simple countdown into a shared emotional experience. After midnight, the night doesn't slow down, it evolves. Clubs reach their peak performance, DJs switching into celebratory sets designed to keep energy high. Dance floors become packed, bodies moving in unison, sweat and smiles replacing the earlier chill. Bars pour drinks efficiently despite the crowds, a testament to experienced staff and thoughtful venue design. Open layouts, multiple service points, and clear pathways prevent bottlenecks, ensuring that even at maximum capacity, the experience remains enjoyable. Outside, the streets tell a different story. Some people take breaks, stepping out to cool down, laugh with friends, or simply take in the scene. Food trucks and late-night spots become gathering points, offering comfort food that fuels the next round of dancing. The smell of street food mixes with cold air and faint traces of smoke, adding another sensory layer to the experience. Police continue to patrol, interacting casually with partygoers, giving directions, offering help, and maintaining a friendly presence that reinforces the feeling of community rather than control. One of the most impressive aspects is how the city handles transitions. As some venues close and others stay open, crowds shift smoothly, traffic resumes gradually, rideshares flow efficiently, and public transport operates with extended hours to accommodate the surge. This logistical performance is often overlooked, but it's crucial to the overall experience. Vancouver's ability to move tens of thousands of people safely through the night without major disruption is a major part of what makes its New Year's Eve nightlife stand out. Visually, the later hours bring a different aesthetic. The streets become slightly quieter but more intimate. Neon reflections deepen, conversations grow louder, laughter more frequent. The camera captures candid moments, friends leaning against walls, couples sharing quiet smiles, groups chanting along to songs spilling from open club doors. The beauty here lies in authenticity. There's no forced glamour, just people genuinely enjoying themselves in a city that supports that joy. From a design standpoint, Vancouver's integration of natural and urban elements subtly enhances the night. The proximity of water, the silhouettes of mountains in the distance, and the crisp winter air create a contrast with the heat and intensity of nightlife. This contrast is a unique selling point. Few cities allow you to step out of a loud club, breathe cold, fresh air, and see reflections of skyscrapers on water within minutes. It grounds the experience, making it feel both thrilling and refreshing. As the night pushes deeper, emergency services continue to perform quietly in the background. Any incidents are handled swiftly and professionally, often without drawing attention. This level of efficiency allows the narrative of the night to remain positive. For viewers, it reinforces the idea that Vancouver is a city where you can celebrate hard while still feeling looked after. The overall experience showcased in the video is not just about partying. It's about how a modern city orchestrates a massive celebration. The balance of loud beats and controlled systems, beauty and responsibility, chaos and order, creates a nightlife environment that feels premium without being exclusive. Vancouver doesn't rely on excess to impress. It relies on design, planning, and atmosphere. As the early morning hours approach, the energy gradually softens. Some people head home, others continue dancing, and a few simply wander, soaking in the final moments of a night they know will soon become a memory. Street cleaners begin their work, a subtle sign that the city is already preparing for a new day. The transition feels seamless, almost poetic, as if the city itself is resetting alongside its people. Throughout the entire experience, what stands out most is the sense of collective celebration. Vancouver's New Year's Eve nightlife isn't just about clubs or crowds, it's about shared moments. Strangers cheering together, police officers wishing people a happy new year, paramedics standing ready while smiling at passers-by, music connecting everyone regardless of background. This unity is the true highlight and the reason the night feels so powerful. The video captures all of this through movement, sound, and emotion, offering viewers an inside look at a city that knows how to celebrate responsibly without losing intensity. From the flashing lights of police cars to the pounding bass of clubs. From stylish crowds to carefully designed streets. Every element works together to create a night that feels unforgettable, alive, and distinctly Vancouver.